Welcome to the GreenCast teaching that will help you know how to get the most out of unique disease forecasting information. GreenCast can help you time fungicide applications more effectively to help prevent disease breaking out, to protect turf quality, and to enhance the playing experience. With GreenCast, you can start making more proactive decisions. Apply treatment when it's most needed to target disease pathogens when there's a risk of infection. When you visit the homepage, there's a summary of your local weather conditions and any immediate disease risk for the location that you set when you registered with GreenCast, or the last location that you checked. Remember that if you looked at other weather conditions for another area, you'll need to reset the location to your home course. For a more detailed disease forecast for the coming 5 days, click on the 5-day weather and disease forecast in the drop-down menu from the Weather and Disease Forecast button in the top bar. At the top of the page, there'll be a weather forecast, but scroll down and you will see the forecast for the primary turf diseases in your local area. This has been pre-selected by the postcode you registered with. So if you've entered your home details, but the course on where you work or manage is some way away, remember to change the postcode accordingly. The boxes give a colour-coded risk status for the diseases over the next 5 days. This ranges from green, low risk of infection, through to a red, high risk. Forecasts are predicted based on weather forecast data, combined with models of conditions that are known to be conducive to disease. If you see periods of high risk occurring for 2 or 3 consecutive days, trials have shown it will be the optimum time to apply a fungicide, even if there is no visible signs of infection. This information can also be used in conjunction with indicator greens that you know are most susceptible to disease, highlighting the time to be paying close attention for the first signs of infection. Furthermore, if there's been a sustained period of medium risk, then disease may still have been building up, especially on turf surfaces that may be more susceptible for any environmental reason, such as stress, heavy dew, lush growth, or waterlogging, for example. Under such conditions, turf managers must remain vigilant and be ready to act if there's any disease or the status changes to high risk at any time. You will also want to view this risk in conjunction with the forecast opportunities for spraying to further help make applications at the optimum time prior to disease infection. There's more detail on this in the GreenCast Spray Window Opportunities teaching. A regular review of the disease forecast will help you build up a picture of impending risk, looking on a daily basis during periods of high risk, or possibly twice a week if the risk is lower. If you're an advisor on more than one course, you can click on Change Location at the top of the window and enter the postcode or address of any required location to see what conditions and disease risks other courses may be encountering, so you can make your recommendations accordingly. The GreenCast risk forecasts do need to be reviewed in conjunction with your knowledge of local conditions, the immediate conditions out on the course, or turf health issues that may be increasing susceptibility to specific diseases, as well as any integrated turf management, ITM practices, that you have put into place to mitigate the risks of diseases. You can get a wealth of more detailed information on turf diseases and the conditions that increase risk, along with measures to reduce the risk through cultural techniques, on the GreenCast Disease Notes section, accessed from the Weather and Disease Forecast button in the top bar. And you can also get a bigger picture of potential risk from the Disease Risks Maps, which show a radar-style picture of risk across the country over the coming 5 days, and an indication of where disease may be developing in other areas and possibly heading your way. To view them, click on Disease Maps in the Weather, Disease and Forecast button in the top bar and select the disease that you want to view. Click on Animate and it will scroll through the next 5 days.